I love every time there's an event with Sarah. Chat,
Hey, you.
chat,
Know
which
what?
is normally
Thanks. Felt good to
this
stop the
beautifully
smile off that pisshead's
connected
face.
one
It doesn't
being
go bad like that often,
splits.
yeah. But when it does, they deserve it.
God, I love Sarah. Sarah is dreadful. She is pure chaos. She is lovely. Just like every other line, it becomes like intertwined with love and hate Sarah relationships. It's fantastic. It is fantastic.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
I don't want this to get in the way of you staying. I like having you here.
Maybe? You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Not gonna lie, the fact that that's Ishtola gets like +10 co-approval. Okay.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
I was gonna say, you shouldn't probably talk to Bull with any kind of like goodbye thing, considering he gave up his entire life to serve the Inquisition. Can't wait till we're done with this, Bull, and then I'll never see you again. Wait, what? What? That thing... Star with his 69 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, buddy. Okay, what do we have here?
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
I don't really want to jail him.
Lord Erimond, any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die. By my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
This is exactly what he wanted. Just because an idiot wants something doesn't mean that the idiot was right in wanting it. Sometimes giving people what they want doesn't make them any less of a fool. So, I think in that case, sure, you want to die? All right. Works out for both of us. Win-win.
Applause, please.
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Ser Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
I can't kill her? I mean, Deep Road sounds good. I mean, 4 is the death sentence. Yeah, I'd say. Okay. I think that's a good one.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Ser Ruth, you'll go to the Deep Roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
The Death of Good Ser Ruth operation available. Oh, wow.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son. And I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Oh. Makes a bit more sense. Yeah.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
I like this guy. Arm and exile him to Tevinter. Oh, dude.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
With as many goats as you can carry. Oh, that's phenomenal. That is absolutely awesome. Morven's arrived. Operation unlocked. Oh, God.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect.
Oh. Oh, this is
Knight-Templar Samson, general to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
The headman's axe isn't enough? That's an impressive amount of ill will.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
I found your people. They believed in you, believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal, he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose, just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done. Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
I kind of like 6. I kind of like 6 a lot. I feel like that could help us. Let's do it.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
Wow. Okay. You have more?
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents.
Oh.
He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Oh, man. This is like the age-old tale. Like, what do you do if a large portion of a village is infected with like a terrible illness? Do you quarantine it? Do you like? Oh man. I don't think giving them to the Grey Wardens will do anything. Exile, maybe. I mean, I don't really feel good about killing him, because like he obviously did something terrible, but there was some hint, some glimmer of trying to save people in it. Let's let them deal with it.
The Blight was your undoing. Let it also be your means of redemption.
Okay.
I give you to our allies in the Grey Wardens, to fight Darkspawn until the calling takes you.
I don't deserve the honor, your worship, but I'll do my best.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's valid. Hey, Ratty Bag. Slow your roll, big guy. Slow your roll. Hey, Freddie, how you doing this morning, bud? More. Okay, let's do it. I don't think he'll be useful as a Grey Warden. Oh, he may not even survive the joining.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Florianne de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Okay. Aha!
Out of your element, Florianne. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
Despite her posture, Lady Florianne has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Led says, why is Co's chat so nice to him? And if you say anything about him, you get ousted. But Tyler 1, you can call him every name under the sun, and no one bats an eye. I hate Twitch culture. See, Led, here's the thing, and I'll answer this for you. First of all, people make fun of me all the time. I have regulars that troll me into inexistence. I have regulars that constantly berate me for my lack of intelligence, lack of skill, all sorts of things. But the thing is a Twitch caster has this amazing, I don't want to call it an ability, this amazing, what we can do is we can run our communities how we want. And see, that guy just a minute ago that I said slow down, who I'm assuming you're referring to, I'm not mad that he was saying that I think he said filibustering. The thing that made me tell him to slow down was that he said, hey, you idiot, stop doing that. And here's the thing. We're fine having fun with each other. I'm fine taking my hits. Happens hundreds of times a day. But one of the things that I like about this community is we try to make it so it's a jovial, fun atmosphere. I like to think it's kind of like Cheers, if you've ever seen that show. So we can poke fun at each other, that's fine. The second you start calling names, you start just being a dick, just calling someone an idiot, hey, idiot, that's where we're kind of like, you know what, slow down. And for the record, that guy wasn't banned. It wasn't even timed out. Nothing happened. I was just telling him to tell the entire channel, be a little bit cooler about it. And the reason my chat is like that is because when that happens and I see it, I say things like I'm saying to you now. Not every caster does that. Some casters just let their chat run wild and be complete assholes and sling all the mud they want and be completely disrespectful. And that is that caster's prerogative. So you say you hate Twitch culture, but I would turn that around on you and say, Twitch culture is actually kind of amazing because every community is different based on what the caster wants for that community.
Go. Get the damn fish.
See? Look what chat just did. So that's the thing. The reason my chat is the way it is because I've been doing this for over 9 years. And when I see something that I want to change or be different in chat, I say something about it. And slowly over time, especially as regulars stay here for years and years, they learn what I like. They learn how I am. They learn the mods are all a team that I work with. So that's how that works. That's how that works. But I think it's super interesting. I think that a chat, a community, speaks volumes about the caster. Not necessarily in terms if they're quality or not, but in terms of how much they care about it. You know, like how like some casters don't care what their community says to them. That's fine. That's a different way to do it. Like like some casters are just in it to log on, do their show, get paid, and log off. It's like a clock in, clock out thing, and that's fine. Other casters like me are way more hands-on with their community. It's just a different way to do it. So, yeah, this is a long-winded answer to your comment, but you know, I feel that that we should say this every so often. The exact reason that I like to kind of think that this is how we kind of keep the community the way that, frankly, I'll be blunt, I want it to be. Yeah. Azliard says, it goes the other way as well, Co, and sometimes the community is a reflection of the caster. You know, I have to say, I don't think that's necessarily the right way to put it. If there is a community around a caster that is full of assholes that are constantly talking shit, that are hurling crap all over the place, it doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad caster. It doesn't mean that's somebody who is, you know, that doesn't immediately mean that that caster is the same. What it means is that the caster doesn't care. But being oblivious and or just not, you know, if a caster doesn't care about their chat, that doesn't mean they're bad. That's just how they're running their channel. So, you know, it's not communities are not always a reflection on the caster. A lot of people Azliard says that's why I said not always. Yeah, it's true. That's true. But you know, I mean, I think I've seen people say that every so often, like, oh, I was in this caster's chat room and it was toxic and terrible and blah blah blah, and that means the caster sucks. Nah, it just means they may not care, which is different. That's different. So, yeah, you know. Anyway, just saying. Anyway, I've been talking too much about this. Time for video. I have. What do these do? I don't want a recruiter for the Inquisition. I don't like her.
Uh-oh.
Although, I do kind of want to make her a jester. I feel like that could be good.
She has caused no end of misery. It's time she brought some joy. Grand Duchess Florianne de Chalon, jester to the Inquisition, in flat shoes.
History's greatest malevolence, Inquisitor. I am the jest of Orlais already.
DC Will, family's great. Thanks for asking, buddy. Do I get to see her be the jester at some point? I'm actually disappointed. Real quick. Let me make absolutely sure he didn't like include nothing there. Okay. Hold tight. I'll keep you guys posted. Played on PS5. Apparently the store on Sony shows 2 hours, so it's not that.
Mistress Poulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum.
Oh,
they used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Poulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
We can't ignore your crimes, but it seems you had a noble purpose.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Oh, one sec. Oh, hold on. Okay. Rebuild the town.
Mistress Poulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Okay, chat, I see the issue. All right, give me just 1 second.